Where have I abandoned others? Introduction. The quiet places. We abandon stop for a moment. Think of the people who have walked through your life. The ones who needed you, the ones who trusted you. Now ask yourself, where have I abandoned others? It's a question most of us run from because it stings. Maybe it was a friend who reached out, but you were too distracted to notice. Maybe it was family waiting for your time while you were chasing your own ambitions. Maybe it was a promise you made, but never kept. And the truth, we abandon people long before we ever leave their lives. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "When you have the power to do good for another, why would you delay? Life is short, and the moment may never come again." But we do delay. We tell ourselves there will be more time, that they'll understand, that it's not our responsibility, and in that delay, they drift away. This isn't about guilt. It's about honesty. The question is not, have I abandoned anyone? The question is, where and why? This reflection isn't easy, but maybe that's why it's necessary. Section 1. The subtle ways we abandon others. Abandonment doesn't always look dramatic. It's not always a slam door or a final argument. Sometimes it's silence, a missed call, averted eyes, the decision to stay comfortable rather than reach out. We abandon others when we let busyness become an excuse, when we choose convenience over connection, when we avoid discomfort instead of standing beside someone in their pain. Epictetus warned, "You are not alone in this world. You are not alone in this world. You are a part of the whole. To neglect another is to neglect yourself." But we forget. We get caught in our own storms, and in doing so, we leave others to weather theirs alone. Think back. Was there a moment someone asked for help, and you didn't answer? Was there a time someone needed you to answer? Was there a time someone needed you to listen, and you stayed silent? Was there a relationship you let decay? Not because you meant to, but because you weren't paying attention. These are the quiet ways we abandon. They don't make headlines, but they leave scars all the same. And the tragedy? Sometimes we don't even notice until it's too late. Section 2. Why we walk away. Why do we abandon others? Sometimes it's fear. We fear their pain might drown us. We fear their struggle will remind us of our own. Sometimes it's pride. We think they don't deserve our time, our care, our forgiveness. Sometimes it's selfishness. We're too busy chasing our own comfort to notice their needs. Seneca said, "No man can live happily who regards himself alone. He must live for others if he wishes to live for himself." So ask yourself, have I become too consumed with my own life to see the people around me? Do I abandon others because it's easier than staying present in their pain? Am I so focused on moving forward that I've forgotten who I've left behind? This isn't about the past. It's about what you'll do now. Because every day you choose to show up or to drift away, to reach out or to retreat, to carry others or let them fall. Section 3. Returning to what matters. Imagine a fire. At first it burns bright, but left unattended, the flames die out. Not because anyone poured water on them, but because no one stayed to tend it. This is how relationships fade. The Stoics taught that life is a web of connection. When you abandon another, you weaken the whole. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "What brings no benefit to the hive brings no benefit to the bee." To abandon others is to abandon yourself. So what would it mean to return? Not with grand gestures, not with perfect words, but with presence, with quiet service, with the courage to stay. Ask yourself, who needs me to show up today? Where have I walked away? Not in body, but in spirit. How can I honor the trust others have placed in me? To serve others is not weakness. It is strength. It is the work of a soul in alignment with virtue. Seneca said, "Wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for kindness. So choose. Show up for those you've left behind. Not because you owe them, but because this is who you are. Conclusion. The courage to stay. When the noise of life fades, one question remains. Where have I abandoned others? The truth might sting, but in that sting lies your chance to return. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, do not waste what remains of your life in doubt and delay. Go now and be useful. So go, call the friend, apologize, offer your hand, stand in the storm with someone else, even if it costs you comfort. Because in the end, you will not be remembered for what you took. You will be remembered for where you stayed. If this reflection moved you, subscribe and turn on notifications to stay connected to Stoic wisdom. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok for daily reminders to help you show up for what matters. This isn't the end. It's the beginning of your return.